Hi, my name is Brittany Brown, and I am here in San Jose, California, right before Intel Extreme Masters. I'm going to be talking to producer Scott Smith, as well as showing you guys a little bit around the control room. Let's go ahead and take a look. I am pleased to be sitting here with Scott Scoot Smith. He is the producer here. Can you tell me a little bit about what you do and what your job entails?
Sure. My job here for Turtle Entertainment this weekend is I'm the producer of the StarCraft 2 broadcast and stream, stage, and obviously the internet stream that we push out to the world.
So can you tell me, are there any challenges that you have to overcome doing this job?
I mean, there always are. I mean, at the end of the day, we're basically doing live TV. Sure, it lives on the internet, but the procedures you go through would be no different than if you're doing a Super Bowl, any sort of sporting event, or any sort of live theater, if you will. So a lot of challenges. Obviously, we're in a hockey arena right now. That in itself is its own challenges in a variety of ways, and everything is a challenge. Like in a perfect world, you know, you have a studio and you do everything out of your nice studio, and nothing moves, nothing has to get rewired or unwired, and all this stuff that you see around gets packed up and travels around the globe. So it's always packing and repacking.
Can you tell me a little bit about the steps that you guys have to take? I know that you mentioned earlier that there are strategic steps that you need to go through. What are those?
Sure. I mean, obviously, you can't do any sort of production without power. So we have to bring in an immense amount of power just to power all the gear. And obviously, inside the venue itself, you've got lights and trusses and speakers and all the bells and whistles that the audience sees. So that takes more power generally than a venue has at its core. And obviously we have to bring in bigger internet drops, because obviously we're streaming, we're playing on the internet as well. The games are played online. So you kind of have to rewire everywhere you go.
Esports has become huge, but how have you in particular seen it?
It's dramatically increased, especially the last 5 years. I'd say it really ramped up. You know, for a lot of years it was a hobbyist end of gamers. So we've got more competitive games, that fan base grows, but it's just exploded. And again, we've always strived to want to produce what TV looks like let's do a scoreboard, let's do this, let's do replay, let's do all these things, but we'd always had to kind of jerry-rig our systems to do it. But the gear we're now using is broadcast TV quality. And in some regards, the gaming community and the production world kind of pushes this gear harder than network TV does, because we're doing stuff with video games, we're buying a piece of equipment going, that's cool for this, but can it do this, this, and this? Whereas CBS Sports just buys more gear, right? So you have to be very frugal with the gear you use, but it's getting much, much closer to TV trucks, but we're just in the back of a hall, we're not a truck yet. I'm also watching the stream chat, so I can instantly see feedback, and that's also another really, really cool thing in our world is, if you're doing terrestrial sports and you're in the CBS trucks and you're doing Monday Night Football, well, you don't necessarily have instant feedback with those watching. Like we can instantly see in chat if our audio's messed up, if something was really cool, if a play was really cool, or or conversely, if someone's mic gets turned off and we can hear it but the audience can't. You're like, oh my God, you troubleshoot really, really quick. It's a huge bonus to the live chat aspect of all this.
Is there anything else that you would like to add to that very part for the fans watching out there?
I mean, I would say just, get ready for some exciting League of Legends and StarCraft 2. Support your favorite teams, your favorite players, your favorite organizations. Grab your buddy and have them sit down, That's how traditional sports works. Like, we don't have that yet. We don't have generational sports. Like, my dad was a Green Bay Packers fan, and I made my son a Green Bay Packers fan. So the more and more we can do that, buy your buddy the game, teach him the game, let's grow this thing. Because, again, it's esports. It's our electronic sports.
I had a great time checking out the control room and talking with Scott Smith, also known as Sir Scoots. I'm gonna go check out the arena now. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.